Cara, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're a subscriber. So today we're going to be making a multi-matte and layered 8x8 aperture card using the new Hunky-Dory Club gift. So I'm using the Adventure Awaits topper set from the Just For Her topper collection, along with the coordinating foiled patterned cardstock, the pattern papers and the adorable scoreable. So as always, I'm going to go through all the measurements for the mats and layers with you, and then we're going to make the card together. So let's get into it. So I've got a standard shop bought 8x8 size card blank, but you could just have a piece of 8x8 cardstock and a piece of 8x8.5 and score along the 8.5 side, the 8.5 edge at 1/2 inch and create a tab to make an 8x8 card blank. I'm just doing a shop bought one today. And for the 3 mats and layers that are going on to this card blank, you're going to want, I'm going to cover it completely. So my purple is 8x8, and then I've got gold mirror card which is 7 7/8 squared, and then some nice teal foiled flowered cardstock, and that is 7 3/4 squared. So they're going to go down there like that, and then we're going to have a smaller panel on top. So you're going to want a piece of gold which is 6x6, and then I've got some teal just to match, teal adorable scoreable measuring 5 7/8 squared, and then I used the coordinating cardstock to go with this topper. I cut that to 5 3/4, and I've already gone ahead and cut an oval aperture into it. I've also got a piece of the pattern paper, again measuring 5 3/4 squared, and that's going to go on here behind, and this will be on foam, so when we put our topper in we will have that sort of element as well. I've also cut, using the same nesting dies here, I've cut 2 to make a gold frame just to make that pop, along with some hearts, just using a little decorative heart punch from my stash in the coordinating cardstock. So we'll have 3 down here and then 3 up there, and then I've got the 2, I've got happy birthday and let the good times roll. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to actually just stick these 3 down onto the card base. So I'm going to do this and I'll be back with you. So now these are stuck down, we'll move them to the side, and we're going to work on building this little aperture frame that I'm probably going to put on foam. So I've got a little gold spinner here, and I'm going to attach that to the topper and put foam behind here, so when we stick it all together there'll be, and it should shake, but I'll go through that with you as I do it. So the first thing we're going to do is stick these 3 layers together. Then I'm going to stick my frame onto the aperture, just so we'll have better lining up as we put our topper in the centre. That is going to go on there like that. So we're going to put some foam on just the sides of this. And before I even take it off, I'm just going to see how high that's going to be. Yep, that'll be fine. So we're going to remove the backing and stick this down. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue, my construction glue, for wiggle room. You always need a little bit of wiggle room with foam tape. I'm just going to line it up so it lines up completely with the butterfly patterned paper, like that. And then so that will go in here like this. So I'm going to take one of side of backing off this little spinner, I'm going to put it pretty central. I recommend either using hot glue or red liner tape like I have. I would have used hot glue, I've just misplaced my glue gun temporarily. And I'm going to bring in the topper and just hover over so I get it as central as I want it. And then you should be able to pick it out, and it just gives it a little shake, a little spin. Now, before we go any further, we're going to put foam on the back of this. I'm going to put this on at a little slight angle. Now I'm just going to finish by adding my little bits to the edge. So while I just add the finishing touches, I'm going to pop you on high speed and then I'll show you the finished card. there's the finished card. So I just added some of the coordinating hunkydory gems in purple. I will link all the products I've used below for you in the description box. Because if you're a member of hunkydory, this club gift is free, and you can get the bundle which I bought where you get all the patterned papers and cardstock, and that was £11.99 I think, and including inserts as well. So I will link that below for you. If you've enjoyed my video, please hit the like button. I'd really appreciate your help to grow my channel, and as always, I'll be back soon with more.